Let's go to Luke chapter 10. I want to share something with you that becomes important because you have to be extremely careful that the devil doesn't allow you to be desensitized. I'm going to do verse 38 through 42. You don't allow the devil to get you so desensitized to say, well, I heard that before. Yeah, and that can happen when you sit underneath someone to teach. You can become too used to or common with their voice that you missed a word in the message that was designed to transform and elevate your life. Because see, the thing that happens is we should be models of the message that we hear. Yeah. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Because that's the goal, models of the message. Years ago, and see, sometimes I end up telling my age or something. I said something at the service, we just left, and they just kind of looked at me like they didn't know what I was talking about, but probably because I was older than them, so, I had to tell them, take my word for it, But when I was younger, and we were younger, we would have this club, and I was in middle school, and we would have the model car club. Anybody ever put together model cars? The dudes, okay, if you didn't, it's all right, it's all right. But what happened was, I would walk into the store, I would look at the shelf, and the box would be the picture of what the pieces on the inside should look like when I'm finished. Now, what happens is, when you walk into this church, your pastors, your leaders are the blueprint. They're what the outside of the box looks like. You can't say that you didn't expect something. If you looked at the box, you knew exactly what to expect. Well, when I looked at the box, I saw family. I saw hope givers. Y'all t-shirts keep speaking to me. I might want to get some and take back with me. I don't care if they got his emblem on the inside. No, I don't care. I love the message. I love the message. And so when you walked into this ministry and you looked at the cover, you saw men that loved their wives. You saw those that were doing well, prospering in the things of God. You saw that on the box. Now what happened is, it's going to be up to you to get the pieces on the inside of the box and begin to build the life you want, because just because you see the picture doesn't mean that the life you want is going to be automatic. It's not going to be automatic. You're going to have to get involved. You're going to have to pull all the pieces out. And when you pull all the pieces out, and you're going to have to, watch this, keep your eyes on the model. Keep your eyes on the box to make sure that the pieces that you're putting together are in the right place, or you have the right number of pieces in order to finish the model. Because there have been times where I was building a Mustang and I was a wheel short. How many of y'all know it wasn't a good time to go back to the store when you had most of it put together already? And see, back then I spent my own money for it. And so, I really wasn't interested in going back and getting that missing piece. When you are invested in something, you're going to do whatever you have to do to make sure that you got all the pieces that you're going to need to have a prosperous life. And so I'm on the inside, and I'm building, and I got to take all the pieces out, and I look at the instructions, and I got to make sure while I'm keeping my eye on the blueprint. See, what you do is keep your eyes on your pastors. Don't look at other people. Don't look at what they're saying. Don't look at whatever they're conceiving in their mind. Keep your eyes on the blueprint, because they don't have all the pieces to build what you're trying to build. They are pieces short. Because some of your friends like being broke, and if you don't like broke, they got some missing pieces. Some of them love to be sick, and you don't want to be sick, so they got missing pieces. Half of them don't like their wife and their wife don't like their husband. They got missing pieces. And so whatever you're trying to build, you can't build if you don't have all the pieces. Well, how do you get all the pieces that you need to be able to build the life that you've been trying to build all along in the first place when you walk down the altar and say, hey, I want to become a part of Speaking Spirit, but you don't see all the pieces that it's going to take for you to build the life that Speaking Spirit has built. Now look at this. 38. Now it came to pass as they went that he entered into a certain village, and a certain woman named Martha received him into her house. 39. And she had a sister called Mary, which also, now look at this word, which also sat at Jesus' feet and heard his word. Now that is an implication. Get this, that's an implication that the girl did spend some time at Jesus' feet and hear his word, just like her sister did. But the problem was she wasn't as interested in following the message as she was opposed to doing what she wanted to do.